Streaming. Hey, Truther family, Bosco Nick here with Find Your Truth. So, I was watching a video last night. I do believe it was Sale Daddy 1. He, in one of his videos, well, in his live stream, he talked about how the CDC said that people that were wearing the face diapers or the shame muzzles or face condoms, as I would like to call them, or oxygen restriction devices, either way. And then you have medical professionals out there crying, well, we have to wear these all day. I don't understand what people are complaining about. Well, the average Joe don't wear those on a daily basis, so yeah, they're gonna complain. You chose your profession as a medical professional, and you were trained to have those on your face, just as the military's trained to do what they do, just like anybody at any job is trained to do what they do. So for you to sit there and tell the public that, you know, they're crybabies or whatever because they won't wear a face cover, there's no reason to. Even the CDC comes out and tells you that there's a 0.00025% chance of dying from the Sharona at 70 years old. So these people that are dying, even Italy comes out and says that, you know, that most of the people, 99% of the people, I think that's in Bloomberg. Here, let's go look at it. We'll screen share it. Let's see what we got here. Open up a new tab. Alright, let's check it out. Bloomberg. Oopsie. Here you go. See this, people? We don't make this stuff up. This is coming straight from the horse's ass. I mean, the horse's mouth. 99% of those who died from the virus had other illnesses, Italy says. That means, you know what 99% is? That means all the people that the World Health Organization, who's, you know, funded by China, they said that almost all but one person literally didn't die from the virus, or supposed whatever it is, or flu. And there you have that. Okay, now this is coming from mainstream. And why people don't see this, I'll tell you why people don't see this, because they would rather go on the mainstream and listen to this. Right here. Right there. Operation Mockingbird, an alleged large-scale program of the United States CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, that began in the early years of the Cold War, an attempt to manipulate news media for propaganda purposes. Okay? You see, that's what people don't understand. That part there. Also, this here. Right here. Obama got rid of this. This act right here protected every single American citizen from its government of pushing propaganda. Okay? And what is propaganda? Oop. Propaganda, definition, information especially on a bias or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause. Look at right there, main word, political cause. Or get rid of the word cause and replace it with agenda, political agenda or point of view. Okay? Now, who created all this propaganda? Well, if you don't know this man, they used to call him the father of public relations. But what is public relations? Well, public relations is propaganda. So whoever is in your local council or state government or federal government, and whoever their whoever their public relations person is your propaganda machine. Okay, they're pumping the propaganda, keeping the machine rolling. And this guy, he started all that, and he is the nephew, I believe, of Sigmund Freud. And he is the reason why you have social engineering as well. Anyway, let's get on to the masks. So, there is a chemical that they use to make, or actually they spray on these masks. It's called PTFE. And PTFE is a polytrifluoroethylene. I'm not going to try to do that. I'm going to butcher the shit out of that, and I don't even care. But anyhow, it's a fluoride. A synthetically created fluoride. Okay? And when you breathe this stuff in, and they spray this on the masks. Here, I'll show you. Now non-woven, disposable PTFE face masks available for, probably, the common average Joe like me or you or whatever. But anyhow, the thing about this chemical is that it binds to carbon. So when you breathe out, let me get rid of this here quick. Back to here. So when you breathe out and the carbon attaches to the mask on the inside, it's pulling that PTFE chemical out, and that chemical is multiplying around that one carbon molecule. So you've got 4 PTFE molecules per one carbon molecule. So you're multiplying those synthetic fluoridic polymer particles, and then you're breathing it in. And I'm going to share this with you too. Let's go back to screen share. Back over here. Okay, now this is an actual website. Just bear with me here. This is a government website. Oops. Bear with me. I haven't used a laptop in a long time. And I'm trying to read my crappy handwriting at the same time. 4544973 / hashtag S 5. Title. Okay. Now that we have all that in there, here we go. Alright. Let's skip the discussion. Oh. Wow, we are way down there, aren't we? Okay. Anyhow. Oh, those are the lungs. So, let's see if I can find the section where I want to show you what it actually can do. Wow, did they really retract most of this? Background, case presentation, maybe it's in there. No, background. There's constitutional symptoms such. Okay, here we go. Background. Polymer fume fever is relatively a rare disease caused by inhalation of products of thermal degradation of the PTFE. Clinical manifestations are typically characterized by constitutional symptoms such as a fever, shivering, sore throat, weakness. We believe that the knowledge of this disease as one of the environment or occupation-related diseases is very important because better understanding of this condition enables to make the diagnosis correctly. So in other words, breathing in this chemical, this PTFE, gives you polymer fume fever, okay, which can throw off the diagnosis of your doctor. Your doctor will think that you have COVID, because everything's COVID, and all those kind of relate to that, especially the symptoms. And, you really shouldn't breathe that in. Now, let's scroll back up here. I'll go back to Google. Okay. And we'll type in polymer fume fever. See, look at polymer masks, polymer face masks, polymer clay masks. Boy, people even put that in there. Jeez. You think you're getting some sort of beauty product. Yeah. Slow death. Okay. Polymer fume fever is relatively a rare disease caused by the inhalation of products of thermal degradation and polymer. Okay, it's basically the same, explaining the same thing. So this is why you have people here, we'll show you why. This is why people are complaining. Healthcare system. Really wish I had the direct website. Just like I had everything else there. That's kind of interesting. Distorts new CDC report, makes false mask claim. Yeah, he didn't make a false mask claim. He didn't make a false mask claim. Maybe Google already retracted this because they have a habit of doing that. Yeah. See, you know who has control over all this? China, World Health Organization. Anyhow, there is an article. I'm not going to sit here and just keep fumbling through it. I'm already pretty far into this video. And you also have your own computer, I'm sure, and you can find the information yourself. I'm not sure what news agency said that the CDC told people that the mask wearing is causing them to get sick, and that's why, because of that PTFE. See, now the medical masks, they're not designed with the spray-on PTFE. The medical mask specifically comes in a box that says medical masks on them. Okay. Those, I believe, they don't have the PTFE. I don't think they have the polymer or whatever. But these generic masks that they have at like Walmart and all your super centers, and every time you have one of them creeps sitting outside going, "Here, you need one of these. Put this on your face." You don't need that. You don't need that. It's not going to protect you. It says it on the side of the medical mask box. It does not stop any disease or any infection or anything of that nature. These people are using this as an excuse to have authority over you. Just like I've seen people try to get out of court using the COVID thing. Just like I hear people trying to get out of work using the COVID thing. People going on unemployment because, hey, I don't have to work because, I've got COVID. I don't have to work. Really? You don't have shit because it doesn't exist. It's an unisolated disease. I wonder if we could find that one. Let's look that one up quick, too. We'll see. CDC says COVID is unisolated. We'll take a look. Or we'll just look up COVID unisolated. COVID-UN. Unisolated senior. No. Okay, we're not talking. See, when I say about isolation, I'm not talking about like social distancing. Epidemiology and transmission of COVID. Isolate. Definition of isolate. Nope. Unisolated COVID-19 about. It's probably going to take me to Facebook. I'll have to sign in. That's kind of gay. Yep. This page isn't available. Well, of course not. Censorship. Isolated versus non-isolated power supplies. No. Okay, well, I'm not going to find it right now, and I'm a little busy. But anyhow, they said that it's unisolated, which means the CDC has never gotten anybody with the actual virus. It's never been isolated. It's never been taken in and broken down to see how they could actually cure something like this. See, now, without an isolation of the virus, they can't make a vaccine. They can't do any of this stuff. If you want to find out some of that information, look up Richie from Boston. He's got a YouTube video, YouTube page, RFB3. I'm probably gonna go back later and edit this video. I'm gonna upload it, and then I'll go back later and edit it and put in some stuff for the description. So this way people have the information as well, and they can go look it up too. Or just watch the video, pause it, look where I'm at, go on your computer, type it in. Anyhow, on that note, Bosco Nick with Find Your Truth, and I hope you all start to find your truth.